Hey everybody, it's Alex Kniffin with Fairfield Beach Realty at Century 21 AllPoints. It is April, so that means it's time for the March 2026 Builders Report for Fairfield County. As a reminder, all the data you're going to see excludes Greenwich as a data point because it's its own kind of market. And everything that I show you is a 12-month sum, so you should read it as, for example, if you're looking at the March number for the 12 months ending at the end of March. All right. The data looks really good. It's a really positive time to be a builder right now. So I'm very excited for all of you. Let's jump in and have a look. All right. So right off the bat, we are looking at what we've done over the past 12 months, right? So over the last 12 months, we have brought to market 26 two bedrooms. We have brought 17 three bedrooms. We have brought 93 four bedrooms, 64 fives, 46 six bedrooms, and 10 giant homes, 7 or more bedrooms. All right. This isn't itself all that notable. It is notable that everything's very laminar, meaning that we're not seeing big changes in what we're doing in terms of our portfolio of bringing to market. But what is notable is how this is comparing to what's selling, right? So I want you to notice, especially the two bedrooms. Now, we've brought 26 two bedrooms over the last 12 months. That's about 10% of the stock we've brought. What are these? These are almost entirely 55 and older communities. Now, when I look at what's selling over the last 12 months, whoa, 35 of them have sold. Now you say, well, wait, we've only brought 26 to market. How do we sell 9 more? Well, the answer is we brought more to market over the past, 2 years that didn't sell. And now suddenly the interest is ramping up. What this really is we've brought some full retirement community, 55 and older community neighborhoods to the market, and they produced a bit of a glut that wasn't selling right away because demand was lower than supply. Demand is now caught up. And if anything, I would say it's time to build another community or two. So if you're a builder out there wondering what to do with your next project, the demand suggests that there's significant interest right now in 55 and older communities, especially 2-bedroom units. That's not being met by our current production. All right. Outside of that, everything looks pretty good until you get up to the big boys, right? Those 7 and larger bed homes, we've only sold 4 of them. If you'll recall, we built 10. So these are really small numbers. That means that there can be big statistical changes. But overall, I would caution that maybe let's not build too many more of those until we see some of them get off the market. 6 bedrooms, we're nailing it. We're at 18% both for build and for sales. So good job right there, nailing what the market demand is. And for the most part, it's never a dangerous thing to produce a 4-bedroom home in our county. Average size, we peaked back here a little over 4,000 square feet. We're back to about 3,900 square feet for our average size home in the county for new construction. This is our bread and butter, man. That 3,200 square foot, 4-bedroom colonial. Boom. There she be. It is interesting to see that 2 bedrooms and 3 bedrooms have finally started to break apart. For the longest time, they were basically the same size home. What that really meant was that it was a 2-bedroom plus an office or a 3-bedroom home. And then the 6 bedrooms keep climbing. They're getting bigger and bigger and bigger. If that's what the buyers are demanding, then great. But I caution that, at some point, these are going to get pretty darn expensive. The separation between it and the 5-bedroom has gotten pretty large. Average price per square feet. This, of course, is, how we get paid. Comparing across our average is $594, $471 across the entire county for 4 bedrooms. It's interesting to note that even though the 6 bedrooms are getting larger and larger, the premium we're getting for them is also getting larger and larger. That might be part of the enticement why builders are making them larger and larger, is because, hey, for everyone, I get to charge a little bit extra. But overall, I think we're in a pretty healthy spot here. Everything looks good. The demand for the 5 has pushed the price up over $600 a foot. I think that's great. I don't want to see too large of a separation between any of the beds here, and then things look good. Lastly, this is all beds sold. This is, one of the ones that I pay very close attention to as a real estate agent. That is because the number of listings, right? And now a lot of times we relist the same home multiple times. So this is what we actually sold, and this is how many times we listed it, right? So we built 256. We didn't sell all 256, but we sold the vast majority of them. And we didn't have to use too many listings to get there, right? Like you can see back here, we were using a ton of listings to generate basically the same number of sales that we're generating right now. So much healthier market. I think everything right now looks really, really good. And then the last one that's got me feeling very great as well, we can probably just skip over this one because it's really the sales performance of the different types of listings. But it is notable that the to be builts have been growing in size, in count, right? So we've been listing more and more new construction homes to be built over time. And part of the reason why we've been doing that is this. End of COVID, they weren't selling at all. Like you had less than a 1 in 4 chance of selling a to be built listing. Look where we are now. Those blues are up at 60%. We are selling everything. The other one that really makes me feel happy, the torn down and rebuilds. These used to always be in the most desirable neighborhoods, right? Buying the oldest, poorest kept homes, tearing them down, rebuilding them to something more desirable for the current market. That was doing great for a while until we ran out of inventory and we started buying homes in worse neighborhoods, less desirable neighborhoods. And you could see it really hammered our sales success rate on listings, but we're now back up. We're back up to 72%. I'm really happy with where we are with all of our different listing types right now. It's a great time to be building. That's basically the summary. Is if anything, we are ignoring our 55 and older community by a little bit. Outside of that, things look great. If you want any additional data or have it sliced by town or by region, etc., always feel free to reach out to me. Remember, that's the kind of service that I always provide to my clients. Let's grab a coffee. Let's talk about how we can work together. All right. Good luck.